On the eve of the debate, we sent 8 News Now reporter Joshua Peguero to sit down with 2 families, immigrants who arrived with nothing but persevered and started their own businesses. The debate tonight could be a deciding factor, as both families say leading up to it they are undecided on who they will vote for.
Most days you can find Migdalia Davila in the kitchen or behind the counter of Rika Arepa Express.
Llevaron la sangre.
You have it in your blood, this culture, this tradition that we have.
Located on Flamingo near Pecos, she started her business 7 years ago. Its menu highlights the arepa, a special dish to Venezuelans.
Rika Arepa tiene su auténtico sabor venezolano.
Venezuela and its socialist government has been in the news lately for its collapsing economy and disputed presidential elections.
Terrible. Terrible.
Terrible, terrible. Venezuelans, we don't deserve what is happening.
Davila brought her family to the U.S. in 2005. Her son Miguel has graduated from top universities and built a professional career.
The American dream is about the freedom to choose, and I think that's the scariest part about what's going on in Venezuela.
One of those choices that's dear to the Davila family is voting. Both presidential candidates are vying for every single vote, including Latinos.
For Latinos, the cost of housing is a big problem, and I don't think that there are enough proposals. I would love to see both candidates address how they're going to lower the cost of housing.
Donald Trump campaigned at a Las Vegas Mexican restaurant in August. Both Joe Biden, before he dropped out of the race, and Kamala Harris have campaigned in Las Vegas Hispanic neighborhoods. Recent polling from an 8 News Now Emerson College poll shows that 62% of Latinos say they plan to vote for Harris in November, while 38% say they'll vote for Trump. That's an increase for Trump. Of those same Latinos polled, 59% said they voted for Biden in 2020, while 31% voted for Trump.
The things that really matter: education, healthcare, and a roof over her head, and food.
Heini Spadora knows what she's looking for in a candidate. She owns a real estate business in the Southwest Valley. Her views on government and her life story is best viewed through the lens of her childhood in Cuba.
Both my parents had with what you would consider in this country to be decent jobs, right? Like if you technically have those type of jobs in this country, you can at least have dinner. And that wasn't the case.
She arrived in the U.S. with her mother as a teen, escaping a communist government. They flew from Cuba to Nicaragua, then trekked up through Central America. They caught a flight from El Salvador to Miami. Spadora arrived at a time when U.S. policy towards Cubans was that if you landed here, you were allowed to pursue residency.
At least mine, it had like a happy ending, right? Like you have so many stories now of others that are coming or that have come through the jungle, now recently, and it's tough. That's why I tell people, like, you get here, you make the best out of it, because it's hard to get here. Work your ass off.
When it comes to November, Spadora says she's unsure who will get her vote. This building behind me, the Clark County Election Center, will be busy on Election Day, as most Nevadans actually mail in their ballots. Again, the people we interviewed said they just hope the presidential candidates stick to the issues that matter to them most: economy, education, and healthcare. Joshua Peguero, 8 News Now.